Hello everyone, welcome. So today we will be speaking about Pythagoras theorem. So what is Pythagoras theorem? It is basically, when do we talk about a Pythagoras theorem? When we take a right angled triangle. When we take a right angled triangle. What do you mean by right angled triangle? When one of the angles of the triangle is 90 degree. When one of the angles of the triangle is 90 degree. That is when I say it is a right angled triangle. Okay. Now, what does Pythagoras theorem state? Pythagoras theorem states that here in a right angle triangle, the longest arm which you have is the hypotenuse. This height is the perpendicular and this is the base. So Pythagoras theorem states the square of the hypotenuse or the longest arm is equal to sum of the squares of the perpendicular and the base. So perpendicular and the base. So this is Pythagoras theorem. Alright. So here it is the square of the length of the hypotenuse equals to the sum of the squares of the two sides. So a square plus b square is equal to c square. So this is Pythagoras theorem. Alright. And the credit goes to Pythagoras. So this is the Pythagorean statue that you have. So you see here we have the base which is there. This is the height that we are talking about, and this is the arm or hypotenuse which is connecting the base to the height. Alright, so this is, so if I square the base and if I square the height, then and I sum it up, so if I sum b square plus h square, I will get c square, which is my hypotenuse. Okay, so as I told you, this is the Pythagoras theorem that we have, and the credit goes to the Greek philosopher who is Pythagoras. Okay, he once went to the palace of Samos and he found that there were square tiles which was kept there. So then he found that if I break it diagonally, then I can get some theorem like this. This is how he figured out, and he gave numerous triplets that are there. However, long back, the Pythagoras theorem had been scripted in the Vedas or in the Sulva Sutras from Indian Vedic text. So it was Budhdhayan who discovered the Pythagoras theorem, but globally the credit is given to the Greek philosopher Pythagoras. And in India it was around 800 BC. I mean, a long back before Pythagoras came into and solved, giving the Pythagorean theorem. So we can say Budhdhayan, the original mathematician behind Pythagoras theorem. So see, he already stated that the area of the longest side, if there was a rope which is taken from one corner to another, okay, the square of that will be equal to the square of the height plus the square of the horizontal side. Okay, vertical and the horizontal, that he had stated in the slok that we have here. So when he said Dirgha Chaturakshanaya, so it is, he's talking about a rectangle or a four-sided figure. So Rajju, that is a thread he's talking about, a rope, and Parshavani is the vertical side and Tiryagamani is the horizontal side. Cha yat prithak, if you square it, bhute summet karuta dubhyam, if you sum both, karoti. Okay, so you will get the square. So you will get the area of the sum of the squares, you will have equals the area of the diagonal. So this is what this sloka states. So I have all stated very separately what each and every part of this slok mean. Okay, so we can say that Budhdhayan, who gave our Sulva Sutra, was the first person who discovered around 800 BC, who discovered Pythagoras theorem, where we give the credit presently as well to Pythagoras. And this is the Pythagoras theorem that we have: a square plus b square is equal to c square. So this is only valid for a 90-degree or a right angle triangle alone. Sure. Thank you.